Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for the Derby della Madonnina preview. It is Milan against Inter on Sunday, November 20th at 8:45 p.m. Italian time at the San Siro. Now, both of these teams are walking into this match on very different terms. There's currently an 8-point separation between these two teams. Milan is in third place with 25 points. Inter is in 10th with 17 points. And by taking a look at these standings, you could tell what kind of start to the season both teams have had. On one hand, we got Milan, a very strong start to the season for them. I really like what Montella has done so far with the players, specifically with the youth, playing Locatelli, giving him confidence to start after Montolivo got injured. He's been integrating other youth players as well, such as Pasalic, like we have seen against Palermo. Donnarumma has been phenomenal. The defense has been very strong as well in front of him. Overall, all components of this team have been doing quite well, and I think they really deserve the third place position so far. The same can't be said about Inter, however. I think many Interisti are really disappointed by their shaky start. 5 wins, 5 losses, and a few draws in between. Really not the type of season that Inter was expecting to begin with. And I really have a hard time to figure out how Inter is doing this bad. I mean, I'm completely happy with this because Inter is doing bad. Obviously, I'm happy with this fact. However, I don't understand how they're doing so terrible. I mean, they have players with great qualities such as Perisic, Icardi, Kandreva, a very stellar Andanovic, which keeps him in the game week in and week out, always pulling off great saves. I just don't understand how they're doing so bad, and this kind of worries me because in the Derby della Madonnina anything could happen. Form, records, winless streaks really don't matter whatsoever when it comes to these derby matches. Anything is possible. And I really wanted to focus my talk about Inter on their coaching change. Of course, they have recently fired Frank de Boer. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already heard about that. And they have hired Pioli. This will be his first competitive match by coaching Inter. And I really don't know what kind of approach he's going to be taking against Montella. I mean, Milan is a team that is definitely in form. So will he be a more cautious approach? Will he tell Inter to go all out and get this win at all costs for the fans? Really, I'm not really sure with how Pioli is expecting to approach this match. But I think that we shouldn't underestimate Inter in whatever way. I think that they're a very strong team despite all the difficulties that they've had so far in the start. I think that they could get the result at any given point. For example, they have faced Crotone in their last fixture. Now, I know Crotone is not the best team out there, but I could definitely see some development in their mentality. I think it was still 0-0 until the 85th minute, and all of a sudden, Inter scored 3 goals back-to-back. That is the type of mentality that they're working on, and I think that they're definitely going to come into this match with a very positive attitude, expecting to get a win against Milan. However, Inter really have a lot of problems, especially in the back. That is the area that I think Milan should exploit the most. Besides Andanovic, I personally wouldn't trust my team with the kind of defense that Inter has. Yes, they still have some pretty good players, but I think Milan definitely needs to exploit that area of the team. I think Milan could do a lot of damage with players like Niang, Suso, Bonaventura, and Bacca. I think they could definitely hurt them on that regard. Now let's take a look at the probable starting 11 for Milan against Inter, starting off with Donnarumma in net, Abate, Paletta, Romagnoli, and De Sciglio in defense, Kuchka, Locatelli, and Bonaventura in the midfield with Suso, Bacca, and Niang up front. Now, starting off with a few comments regarding this lineup, I want to start by speaking about Romagnoli, a player that got injured in the international break against Germany, and up until this morning, all the reports were saying that he wasn't going to be match fit, he wasn't going to be included in the call-ups by Montella, but by our surprise, Montella actually called him up and it seems like he could actually be featuring tomorrow against Inter. Now, I'm kind of confused because Montella did mention in his press conference that he wouldn't be willing to risk Romagnoli because he wouldn't want to risk him getting injured again and missing, God knows, maybe 2-3 weeks, up to a month. He would rather play someone that is not injured, and this could very likely be Gustavo Gomez or Zapata. Personally, if there's a player that I had to replace Romagnoli, I would probably go with Gustavo Gomez since he's more match fit. He's been playing more. Zapata just came back from injury. He hasn't been getting any game time in his legs. So why risk him in this crucial match against Inter? But it seems that Romagnoli could actually start in this match. That is what I'm hoping for, of course. Now, up front, Bacca is once again expected to get another chance. He hasn't been scoring since October the 2nd. It's more than a month, almost a month and a half, that he hasn't been scoring for Milan. And really, there's a suggestion that maybe Lapadula could actually start in this match. In my opinion, Montella will be going with Bacca to start with. However, if he tries to find difficulties, if he can't find the back of the net, I think that Lapadula could get subbed on at a given point in the match. I think that this is definitely one of Bacca's last chance to prove that he could still score goals before Montella gives a chance to Lapadula. I think that Bacca definitely will try to get on the score sheet. I mean, when you got Niang, Suso, Bonaventura, Locatelli, all these players that could definitely be playmakers and play you the ball, there's no absolute excuse. Bacca comes out big in big matches. He scores lots of goals, so let's hope that he will put the ball in the back of the net tomorrow against Inter. Overall, I'm positive regarding the match. I don't know what the final result will be. I just hope that we get the 3 points, of course. It will be a difficult match. The standings won't be reflective of Inter's performance. I think that Inter could come out big in this one. I think it's a 50-50. It's going to be a tight match. It's going to be all based on small little mistakes on both of these teams. And I think that both these teams need to take advantage of those mistakes. So let's see what happens, guys. Let me know in the comments section below what you think this match will end in. Tell me your result, tell me the goal scorers, and don't forget to subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan on a daily basis. At least that's what we'll be trying to do once December starts. My apologies for not being able to post many videos as of late. I've been very busy with school, but all of this will finally be done in just a few weeks' time, so bear with me, guys. Before I leave, I would like to mention that tomorrow, of course, we'll be having another viewing party at Bar Trocharo, so if you're in Montreal, come join us, come support the Rossoneri. A lot of you guys came when we faced Juventus, and it would be nice to see that happen once again. Thank you for watching. This has been Gio signing off, and as always, Forza Milan!